Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy. So today I thought I would do a read a chapter tag video. I don't know what these are called, but I'm gonna read one chapter of like a couple books I have right here to determine what book I'm gonna start off the month of April with. Or rather, I should say, what book am I going to be listening to for the start of April. So I have 4 books here with me. For sure, 2 of them I have available on Audible automatically, as they were a 2-for-1 sale, 2-for-1 credit kind of sale thing that I did. And then the other 2 are available, one is available on Hoopla and one is available on Scribd. So I chose these 4 books for this video because I don't have to use any of my Audible credits to decide which one I'm going to start the month with. So I have 4 that I can start the month with automatically without having to use one of my credits. So which one is that going to be? So we're going to sit here and read a chapter out of these 4 books and see which one I'm going to go with first while I have some tea. So these are the 4 books I have. It's All the Missing Girls by Megan Miranda, Into the Water by Paula Hawkins, Final Girls by Riley Sager, and An Anonymous Girl by Greer Hendricks and Sarah Pekkanen. So which one out of these 4 books do I want to listen to first? So I'm gonna start off with All the Missing Girls by Miranda. Megan Miranda. I keep thinking she's got like 2 first names, so I keep wanting to call her Miranda, but anyway. So yeah, I'm really excited about this one. I'm excited about all of them, but this one I know has like timelines and something about it's told kind of backwards. That just makes me even more excited. So I'm gonna sit here and read the first chapter. Let's see. Oh, it's part 1. Part 1, going home. All right, let's see how this goes. Okay, so this one was very short. It was just, it said part 1, and then it had just like, not even like, probably the equivalent of a full page, maybe like a page and a quarter, and then it goes into day 1. But this little section of the book, I was gonna keep going, but day 1 is like 20 something pages. No, it's like 32 pages, day 1, and then it goes into part 2 of the book, going back. So it starts off with, it's, I guess, Nick is her name. Is that who our main character is? Yeah, Nicolette Farrell. She gets a phone call from her brother. She doesn't answer it. Clearly she doesn't want anything to do with like her past. She's just trying to avoid it. But then she starts thinking something must be bad because her brother never calls her. So it could be, so it says running through the possibilities, Dad, the baby, or Laura. I think her dad has, I'm guessing, Alzheimer's from what I read. And just, there was a lot in this little bitty page right here. From what I gather, her dad has Alzheimer's. So she listens to the message from her brother, and it just kind of says, we need to sell the house, Dad's not doing well, and then he's in bad shape or something like that. And she kind of forgets about it, and then later that day she goes get the mail, and there's a letter addressed to her in like a familiar handwriting. It's very short, to the point, like it's definitely from her dad, she can tell because of the handwriting, and it's like he's trying to hurry up and get his thoughts out on the paper before he loses them. And I'm not going to tell you. All it says is, I need to talk to you, that girl. I saw that girl. And then that's it. That's all the note says. So that's a lot of information in just one little page. And I'm very intrigued about it. I actually wanted to keep going, and I was, but I started flipping through day 1, and it's like 32 pages. So I went ahead and I stopped because I felt like I got a good bit of information with just that little bit in that first page. So that's a possibility right there. So we'll go into The Water. Will be our next one by Paula Hawkins. So let's see what this is all about. Okay, this one was a bit confusing. It starts off with Libby. Something is happening to Libby, but it's weird because it's typed, and at the top it says the drowning pool. So I don't know what's happening there. Then it goes into part 1. So I went ahead and I read 2015 Jules Abbott. Is from Jules' point of view, which I'm completely confused. It seems that she is angry with someone. She is angry with a nail. It says, and there you go, nail, you've succeeded. Here I am, the place I never wanted to come back to look after your daughter, to sort out your bloody mess. I'm not sure. I'm so confused. And then I went on to read Monday, August 10th, Josh Whittaker, his point of view. It seems, I don't know if he's a child. He is basically eavesdropping on his parents. His mom went out to the store, apparently, at 4 o'clock in the morning for milk. And came back to say that something happened to this nail person, but the son, Josh, I take it, doesn't believe his mom went to the store because she was gone too long, because he stayed up to wait for her. I'm so confused. I am so confused. I actually kind of want to keep going just so I can figure out what the heck is happening. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this book. Let's go into Final Girls. This could possibly be the one. Wow, this is really good. Like, I wanted to keep going, but I read there was like a little prologue, I guess, before chapter 1. Pine Cottage at 1 a.m. It has to do with one of the girls being found in the woods. She's the only one left covered in blood, basically. And then it goes on, it's from her point of view. Quincy is her name. And chapter 1 is about the cop that rescued her that fateful night. I guess keeps in touch with her for what reason, I don't know. Maybe we'll find out later on in the book. But they visit like 2 to 3 times a year, and he's come to see her, but he has some bad news. Someone is dead. At least a person is dead. I don't know who this person is, what she has to do with that night, what she has to do with Quincy. I don't know. I wanted to keep going. This is definitely a possibility. All right, on to the next one. An Anonymous Girl. Let's see how it goes. Actually pretty good. At first I felt like it wasn't really going anywhere, and I was like, this isn't too interesting, but after reading the first chapter, I'm intrigued. So yeah, we have Jessica, who is 28 years old. She seems to be a makeup artist, maybe like a struggling makeup artist, I don't know, but she goes to do these 2 girls' makeup, these 2, college students, their makeup, and they're talking about this test that they're doing for, I guess one of their professors offered this test is $500 if you do this test. And of course the girls are sort of like, they're kind of like brushing it off. They're going out they don't want to have to wake up early in the morning to go do this test. So Jessica kind of takes it upon herself to just go, and she's going to assume that one of the girls is not going to go. And yeah, and that's where we are. That's where chapter 1 is. So I was intrigued, like reading it. I was intrigued learning about Jessica, and she's a makeup artist, so that intrigued me because I love makeup. And then her like just going to the place without, you know, just assuming that these girls won't come and she'll be able to take their place. So I'm intrigued. So I don't know. What I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna start off with Final Girls. Although this is kind of stuck in my head. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with Anonymous Girl because it's kind of stuck in my head and I kind of want to keep going. I want to know like what's gonna happen, because chapter 1 ended with like, you know, I'm just going to do this test. I'm gonna get $500. What could go wrong? So now I'm like, oh my gosh, there's plenty that could go wrong. So I think I'm gonna go with this first, and then I'm gonna jump into Final Girls because this sounded really good. Now this does take place in like fall time around Halloween, so this would be a great read for if you still haven't read this. It starts off like around the fall time, around Halloween, so it would be great for that time. But I'm into it, so this will be next after Anonymous Girl, and then I think I'm gonna go into All the Missing Girls and then Into the Water last, since this is the only one. I just felt confused with this book. I have no idea where it was going. I'm still gonna listen to it, but yeah, that's where we're at. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to work, jump into An Anonymous Girl. Thank y'all so much for watching and I guess reading along with me on what listen I'm going to listen to next. I'll have these books listed down below if you want to check them out for yourself. Hope you're all doing well. As always, stay safe during these crazy times. Let me know in the comments below what you're starting your April off reading. I'd love to know. Hugs all around, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.